This ain't no rags to riches type story. We didn't come from the trenches. We didn't have to get it out the mud. But we still work hard. Welcome to Pinnacle High School, where the likes of me, D, and the rest of the fellas will take you on a journey through what it's like to grind at this powerhouse. Starting out, first game, Bowling Green High School versus Pinnacle High School. Now, granted, in this universe, I made myself, put myself at the QB spot, basically trying to take myself to 5 stardom. I'm starting out as a freshman. Obviously, I won a starting job over our junior, Kyle Holmes, as he's sitting just watching, learning, continuing to be a team player. Now, obviously, we got the likes of Diabrion at the running back spot doing his thing. We also got a key corner, but he ends up tearing his ACL and he's out for the season. So we're not even gonna have him, which is crazy just to think about. Like 5-star corner and he's out for this season. So he'll return for his sophomore season to basically come and try to, be that guy for us. But we still have a solid defense, even though they be playing around. This game against Bowling Green was very much tight knit. D was the only one getting into the end zone for us, toting that thing two times, and you see after he got in the end zone right then and there, he's turned up 17-16. We basically needed a stop, could not stop them from driving down the field. They go and get the touchdown immediately. Bowling Green is gonna go for 2 here. I'm just kind of watching the QB's eyes, read it, use alert, and shout out to the linebacker with this speed. Wide receiver breathing down his neck, and he's gonna take this all the way back for a 2-point conversion, basically, that we needed. So at this point, we just need to get down the field and get in the field goal range. Obviously, my team was selling. I'm steady getting sacked, and this is a problem. My O-line was getting pushed around. This was real close, but luckily we was able to get it. I hurried up to the line so the play couldn't even be challenged by the opposing head coach if he really felt like that's what he wanted to do. Doesn't matter. Wasting time, getting sacked again. This is a big problem. First or second down, I'm getting sacked, or I'm getting pressure that's really stopping what I wanted to do. Trying to get the ball out of bounds, couldn't do it, so had to go no huddle. Low-key had something right there, but the ball was just placed terribly by me, and we lose to Bowling Green High School 22-19 in what was basically a defensive onslaught. Connor for Bowling Green goes for 238, completing 88% of his passes with 5 touchdowns. I don't know why I said 5 touchdowns. I think I misread that wrong. And fast forward to the next game, we go against DeMatha. Now, granted, starting out the game with a pick was definitely not on my bucket list, so I basically had to respond next drive, going straight to Jet Moore, who makes a W catch. Now, again, we got guys that are gonna go D1 on this team, I guaranteed you. But we just gotta build this into something special. If people are not familiar with Pinnacle High School, it's literally the high school that Spencer Rattler went to, and Nico Mannion for basketball, but he also played football at one point. Again, going over the top to Jet Moore for a huge score that we needed going into halftime. 3rd and 9, definitely need a stop, and we're gonna get the pick going into the half. Huge pick to stop them from driving at the field to potentially get a field goal. Now, fast forward 3rd quarter, they're gonna go to the same type of throw, but this time they get it over my linebacker's head. Quarterback for DeMatha trying to get into a rhythm, but we're gonna go ahead and get the pick with Quan Harvey. Big time pick, and this is what I mean. I'm trying to, since it's high school, I can't say DBU, but hey man, we got something special brewing over here. I just need the rest of my DBs to get on that type of timing. But again, Jet Moore helping us get downfield. We're going to go with a field goal right here to tie it up. It's 10-10. Fourth quarter, 10-13. They got another field goal. We've been here before. It's crazy. We've been here before. So now it's the worry of, could this potentially be another letdown? And we giving up a horrible touchdown at that point. So now I got to drive down the length of the field. 10-20. 7 minutes left. Clock is definitely ticking. We get a much needed unnecessary roughness call. Getting back to it. I'm going to go ahead and take off to get the first down. Doing it with my legs on this drive, basically. And I'm going to scramble out again. I only got the linebacker to beat. Get off me. Pushes me into the end zone because I was just ultimately too strong. Waving to the opposing fans, letting them know, hey, I'm still here. So at this point, need a stop. Same type of throw I literally just showed you to start the third quarter. Getting it over the same linebacker's head. Doesn't even get a hand on the ball. And not gonna lie, this was also a play that really sealed the deal. I hope College Football 26 fixes the whole I'm gonna knock you into the first down type of tackles, because that shit is just dumb. And I was at an angle that should have basically pushed him back. So as you can see, we split the fourth quarter 7-7. Couldn't get over the hump. We lose again. Drew goes for 287 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 73 completion percentage. It's tough out here, man. I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna continue to, like, at this point, we're just trying to find a rhythm, trying to find the answer here, trying to find a solution to the problem. And that leads us into the next pivotal game for us against St. John Bosco. Ethan Springs led St. John Bosco into battle against us. Obviously, they're riding a high, 3-1. Their quarterback can throw it accurately. Us coming into the game 2-2, trying to find our way, trying to figure out our identity. With me at the helm, I'm just dropping back, trying to make the best throws possible to put us in positions to score. That's relatively the biggest thing for me. We're running a lot of no-huddle offense, which I feel like is doing a great job of catching a lot of teams off guard. I'm going to drop back right here, trying to find something. Really don't see nothing, even though I low-key had square over the top, but I just didn't want to chance it. Scramble out of bounds. First and goal, we're going to hand it off to D. He goes up the middle for the score. He has become that back for us slowly throughout this season that, you know, we get down there in the trenches, we're going to let him get it. We're going to let him tote it. He's proven that he's very effective with the ball in that sense. Granted, we got the ball back going up 28-20 off that beautiful catch by Mr. Richmond, and he gritties in the end zone. Who said that Mayo man ain't got no seasoning? But as y'all can see, O-line has been a problem all season. I took a hit as I threw this, but was able to deliver a strike. I get the ball back, trying to get it on the slant, the deep slant, throwing a pick to their linebacker, which ultimately made things a lot more difficult. Then dropping back again, I seen something over the top because I thought I seen blitz and it didn't work out. So basically ended up having to just eat that one. Now granted, they got the pick and responded immediately. Ethan Springs dropped a dot off, but we stopped them from getting a 2-point conversion, which was very, very vital for us. Next drive, driving down the field, getting my Lamar Jackson in, even though I got that one on my back like D Rose. 72 yards. That wasn't a misprint. My best rushing game of the season so far. Down in the red zone again, 3rd and goal, trying to make it happen. Thought we had it over the top to the tight end, but great adjustment by them. And I also missed a gimme touchdown in the back of the end zone for Jet Moore. But we're going to just go ahead and kick the field goal, and we miss it. EA, and y'all seen it. I aimed it perfectly and timed it damn near perfectly, and we still missed. But regardless, burning 3 timeouts, we managed to get the ball back. Tried to throw the deep slant again. This time I threw it too late. All 3 times that I really messed up on that slant route, I threw it either too early, too late, or just shouldn't have been throwing it at all. And as you can see, we didn't even score nothing in the 4th. We got shut out. Ethan Springs, though, had a great game. 304 yards with 3 tutties. He's that guy. After that horrendous performance by me, coach told me it was basically just time to go to the bench and just learn from a seasoned vet on the team in the form of Kyle Holmes. Kyle hails from the area in Arizona. Definitely was a starter for the team. I came in as a highly touted freshman, had a good training camp, and it looked like I was the guy to take us over the hump nationally. But given the way that I've struggled, coach told me that it was just better that I come off the bench and just watch. You know, I'm only a freshman, so it's still time to either start this season, or if I'm done for the season, just watch and see what I can learn from Kyle, who's been here, been through the ringer, and played in these high profile type games. And Kyle for sure came to play, delivering 2 touchdowns early on in the first half. Dontrez Washington with a much needed pick too that proved to be big for us. It's like the change at quarterback sparked a whole new movement. And even Kyle, he's not the fastest guy, not the most athletic, but he's laying his body out on the line for the sake and cause of the team. Next play, we go and take a slant route to Jet Moore, who jukes the defender almost out his socks. If his shoes wasn't tied, we for sure would have seen Nike Elite socks on the field. But IMG said they're going to come back with something too, putting a little bit of pressure on Kyle. And note, Kyle started the game off 10 for 11 throwing. Pretty lovely in my eyes. But fast forward to the 3rd quarter, we're getting it back to the playmaker Jet Moore that puts us in great position to score, whether that's a field goal or a touchdown. But you already know, as a coach, I want tutties, and Kyle is going to take it into the end zone, letting the other team hear about it. For us, IMG came into this heavily favored with how we've been playing lately, especially defensive wise. Gonna take a strike over the top again to Jalen Randall, who makes an outstanding catch. Shortly after that, we go to Noah Richmond, who gets it in to the end zone, and we pick up a much needed win against IMG. What I want y'all to do in the comments is to let me know, should I get another chance this season, or should I sit? Is Kyle Holmes the guy that could turn this season around and potentially put us in the national championship for high school? We'll find out next time. Like, comment on this video, subscribe for more